Hello YouTubers, this is Shane Walsh from County Kerry in Ireland and welcome to my channel. And this is my August cacti and succulent update. It's a beautiful sunny day in the Republic of Ireland. Quite warm. It's 24 degrees centigrade in the greenhouse at the moment. So let's have a look around the greenhouse. I'm just going to do a quick sweep first. Plants are doing well, growing well. No major problems, I suppose, apart from mealybug infestation. A few plants I had to rescue, and I'll show you what I did. What I am doing. In the middle of potting seedlings and plants and taking cuttings. My greenhouse is quite crammed, so I don't know where I'm going to put all these extra seedlings and young plants. Echeveria is looking nice and healthy. Few plants up there over the door. Queen agaves, or agave Victoria Reginae, just been potted up, or potted on, should I say. Pinot cactuses, Echamilla Wangartias, Lobivias, Sulcurobutias, some which will need to be potted on. That's the Sulcurbotia rossii, and it's the purple coloured form, which I grafted onto Trichoceres last year. And with the grafts, obviously, they grow a lot faster. Agaves, different types. Tephrocactuses. This is Cirrus spiralis, and I repotted that into a bigger pot, and you can see it's doing very well. Cactus Starcii, or silver torch, growing away. All the epiphytic cactuses, Lumbergias, Epiphyllums, all doing well, and some of them actually have flowered way out of season. Like most of these should flower in November. So must be happy. The point-tailed palm into a new pot. Pontias. Echeveria. And all Echeverias now, because I had a problem last year with the vine weevil grubs. All these have to be treated now at the end of this month. And in fact, I'm going to treat everything for vine weevil and mealybugs at the end of this month before they go into their winter dormancy. Because you've a tendency to lose plants over the winter. Myrtillocactus geometricans, a lovely blue colour, and actually this plant is actually very good for grafting. Parodia Hasselbergeri, Robotias, all finished flowering now, but there'll be plenty of seed. Queen Bettia there in the corner, which has been repotted. And when you do repot them every year, they do grow well. Echinopsis, more or less finished flowering at this stage. Tephrocactus geometricus, growing new cladioles, or stems, I suppose you could call them, flower stems or flower or balls, pardon the pun. And I had these on the other bench, and whatever, they just weren't growing. They're any new growths were just dying off. So I moved them over to this side where they're getting, I suppose, not as much light in the morning, but cool air coming in from the door. And they just seem to do a lot better. And Tephrocactus actually do better with a lot of sun, but air going through the greenhouse. They like cool conditions, cool and sunny. Tephrocactuses. And I'm going to do another video on the care and cultivation of Tephrocactuses. Mammillaria had a very bad infestation of mammillaria, or sorry, not mammillaria, of mealybugs on all my mammillarias this year. And some of them I had to cut because with mealybug it introduces rot into your stems and can or will kill the plant eventually. So there's one there, I think it's Ricoi, which I have it down here. I'm just going to show you down here. And I had to cut the stem, or sorry, cut the stem nearly in half to get the good parts, because the roots were totally rotten. But I suppose in the plus side, I get 4 plants. These are all Robotia 3-year-old plants now. Seedlings I sowed there 3 years ago, and I've potted them all up into individual little pots. They were in 2 trays if you remember my previous videos, and they're now all potted. I'll probably sell these off because I've lots of them. You probably have to time in your collection, you're going to have to sell plants because you won't be able to look after everything unless you get another glasshouse, that is. Agave attenuata, potted up. Alodia procera into a new pot. Piloceras glaucescens, doing well. You can see there the Lapoforo flowering away, and they flower really throughout the summer months. Neoportias. My one and only Copipoa, doing okay. Behind it there, Astrophytum seedlings, 3-year-old seedlings that I sowed 3 years ago now, all repotted into a gritty clay, gritty mix with added limestone chips. Robotias, and here is another Tephrocactus geometricus grafted onto a Echinopsis subdenata. Emergency graft. Don't know what it'll take. Time will tell. The plant was basically all the roots had rotten, black rot. Not due to overwatering, but I would say keeping it in the greenhouse over the winter. These plants from Argentina, the Tephrocactuses, do not like humidity. They like dry, warm conditions. So it may grow, it may not. I've given it a chance, and I'll just show you. These are Tephrocactus geometricus. Tephrocactus bonnier, and these are grafted onto Ostrocylindrica subulata. And I'll just show you Ostrocylindrica subulata, which is here. So I took cuttings of this last year, rooted them, and I'm using them basically as stock plants. So there they are. Hopefully they'll start growing over the next few weeks. This is the one I grafted last year, Tephrocactus bonnier, grafted on again onto Ostrocylindrica subulata, and unfortunately it got chomped by slugs, and especially with grafted plants because they grow very, very fast. The growth is very juicy, so you want to be very I suppose protective of the plant from pests and disease, especially slugs. Now, annoying as it is, the plant will probably grow out of it, but there is scarring. Moving on, I just saw different seedlings, or 3-year-old seedlings now, young plants of the golden barrel cactuses and Repotting. Mammillaria there, finishing flowering. Another nice flowering plant. Cirrus peruvianus, the very far corner. It'll be last time it'll be probably on that shelf. Parodias. This was finishing flowering now at this stage. Gymnocalciums, some still flowering. This one here, which is an unnamed variety, and that had a severe infestation of mealybugs, which has been treated. Arizona rainbow cactuses, Echinocirrus rigimissimus, lovely colouring on those, and Echinocirrus pectinatus. Back there is Echinocirrus gentrii, Astrophytum nudum, other astrophytums, Astrophytum myristigma, Astrophytum succulents, and that's kind of flowered for the last few weeks, on and off. There's still a few flower buds on it. Tephrocactuses again. Mammillarias. Before I go to Mammillarias, I'll just show you the Puntia reticulata, or the cobra Puntia is often called. You see the beautiful coloration, like a snake skin. It looks really like a snake or a cobra rearing up. Mammillarias had a bit of infestation of mealybugs. large leafed Echeveria glauca, I think it is. My latest plant here is Ariocarpus restusus. I got it from a guy in Germany. And I repotted all the other Ariocarpuses that I have. So there's 2. People say to me that, you know, that they're hard plants to grow. I'd find the hardest plant that I can grow at the moment in my greenhouse is the Tephrocactus geometricus. No grower's mistakes for that guy because he'll die. But Ariocarpuses, I find as long as you leave them alone and don't water them, they're okay. They'll grow away. Besides, there is Tephrocactus, or commonly called, once time called the Puna bonnier, now it's called Tephrocactus bonnier. Other Tephrocactuses, I'm not going to go through all of them. Succulents and cactuses. Back there then are all different types of Echeveria. And these were cuttings I took last year and I featured in other videos, and they will all be individually potted up the next week. They definitely need to be repotted at this stage. They're bursting out of their pots. And I was telling you, maybe, you know, with cacti you could wait, you know, it's not urgent to repot them, but Echeverias you have to repot them after a while, and these, even though I have fed them and watered them, they definitely will grow better once I pot them up. Some of these bigger ones then will be going to bigger bowls, such as what I have done here last year. I find actually they grow a lot better once their roots aren't restricted. The only problem is vine weevil seem to attack them. These are other succulents that I've repotted over the summer. Doing well. Happy enough. It's a lovely flower here. Fretia pulchra baby toes, or elephant baby toes. This is a little South African succulent. Isn't that beautiful? I find that easy enough to grow. Some people claim they're difficult. I don't think so, but they don't like too much water, but you still have to water them, and even over the winter you have to water them. If you don't get enough water, I suppose like everything else, that they definitely don't like it. So that's Fretia. Crassula Hummel Sunset. Hawortias. Aloe Uvena. Gasterias. Hawortias. Aloes. Mother-in-law's tongue, or Satseverias. And all these plants, they can tolerate low light. They don't have to be in full sun. And you can see how nice and healthy they are. In fact, the Gasterias turn a kind of a orangey red in bright sunlight. And they prefer it actually a little bit of shade. Another Crassula there. Porticularia. Anonium. Looking well. So I'll just do a final sweep around the greenhouse. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And until my next video, hopefully which will be fairly soon. Thank you and goodbye.